Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Makeup Monday. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different, a little cool tone moment, a little reverse ombre eyeliner. I've wanted to create this look for so long. I actually saw this on Pinterest, so this is pretty much like an inspiration. Unfortunately, with Pinterest, sometimes a lot of people don't know who the artist is. They don't have watermarks or they don't have their ats. And so, yeah, I saw this and I thought it was a pretty eye look and I thought it was pretty cool to recreate. So today I wanted to play with a palette that is definitely one of my favorites. And I'm talking about the Colourpop Bare Necessities palette. I love this palette so much. Also, the brushes that came in this like collection, definitely some of my favorites. So this is the look, or this is a palette that we are using to create this look. It contains so many cool tones like at the very top, but it also has so many warm tones. So I'm so excited to show you guys how to create this look. It's actually very simple. It looks pretty like intriguing and like hard, but honestly it is super easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Grab your brushes, grab a drink, sit back, relax, and let's get glam together. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So as always, Makeup Mondays, we have our base done, ready to go. Nose is snatched, cheeks are snatched, highlight is popping. Let's go ahead and start with the base. Today I'm going to use a oldie but a goodie. This is the e.l.f. Putty Primer, and I'm actually going to be going in between two shades. I'm going to take the shade Cream, and I'm also going to take the shade White because I am creating a really pretty like ombre white eyeliner to match what we have going on the lids. But first, let's take the shade Cream. If you guys are fans of the MAC Cosmetics Painterly Paint Pot, this is literally the same thing. They are more of a dry formula, but I really like it because they are pretty pigmented and they just really grab onto the eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been feeling the baby move so much. I am currently 18 weeks and I haven't felt many like kicks, but they definitely feel like little butterflies in my stomach. Oh my god, it is the cutest thing ever. Anyways, let's move on to the eyeshadow. This is going to be a pretty basic look, not using too many crazy colors, but it's still going to be such a beautiful ombre look. I wanted to do something a little bit different than I've done in a while. So for today's look, we are throwing it back to the Bare Necessities palette by Colourpop. This has to be one of my favorite palettes from Colourpop. They really killed it with this formula. So the first shade I am going to take is going to be Banter. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I might take a mix of these two since they are both more on the cool tone side. I'm just going to take a mix of those two colors and I'm going to throw them into the crease just right up here. Ooh. Actually, I'm just going to stick with Banter. The other one's a little light so you can't even really see it. And I am going to keep this a little more on a circular eye shape. I do like to start off in the center of the lid because that's where I mainly want the pigmentation to show through, and then I'll just blend as I go. Next I'm going to go in with another cool tone shade, and I'm going to take Velveteen, which is this one right here. It's definitely very cool tone, just like the one that we laid down, except this one is a little bit deeper in tone. I'm going to grab that on a flatter brush. This is by BarePRO. I believe we've gotten these in our BoxyCharms, and I'm just going to lay it more on like the tip of the brush, and I'm going to apply this just right here. Right here. I'm going to bring this in, tapping it in. And then I am going to switch to, you guys know, my Morphe M507. which is my small little detail brush, and I'm just going to lightly blend these edges. I'm going to go back into the palette, and I think I'm actually going to pick up something a little bit deeper. So I'm going to take the shade Taboo, which is this one. It is still a little bit cool tone, but it's definitely more of a like chocolate chip color. And I'm only going to take a little bit, and again, just really enforcing that into the outer crease, just right here. Going back with my brush. I'm going to go back with my brush, and I am going to dig into Velveteen, the one that we laid down earlier, and I'm just going to use that to blend this dark color that we laid down just on the edges. Now I'm going to grab another brush. I am going to grab this one. This is actually from Michaels, and I'm going to take the shade Full Expose, which is this one. It's a vanilla matte shade. You guys know where that's going to go. Next, we are going to just go ahead and cut the crease. As simple as that, you guys. I mean, like a few colors here and there, but nothing too crazy. Now I'm going to take the e.l.f. Putty Primer in the shade White, and I'm going to take this flat brush by Colourpop. This is the E3. These are, like I said, a little bit more of a drier formula, so I'm going to just really like work in there and get as much product as I can. Like, this is a lot. But I'm just going to apply it to the back of my hand so we can get a really nice clean white base going. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take a white shade. The Bare Necessities palette doesn't have a white shade. It does have that Full Expose, which is the brow bone shade, but it's more of a vanilla shade. So I'm actually going to just quickly dig into my Wet n Wild palette and just take the white shade off of that. You can also use the James Charles palette or just any white eyeshadow that you have. This one's just like super opaque and very pigmented. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and just reapply the same colors on the outer corner as we did into the crease. So I'm first going to start with Taboo, then I'm going to move on to Velveteen, and then lastly Banter, just to create the same effect. I'm going to add a little bit of a pop to the inner corner of the eyes. I'm going to take the shade Silk Teddy. This is probably one of my favorite shades from the entire palette. Ooh. I love how pigmented this palette is, and I didn't even wet my brush. Taking a more watery based concealer. This is actually not a concealer. This is the Cut Crease Canvas Full Coverage Eyeshadow Base by Makeup Revolution. This is pretty watery. I do really like this, but like I said, it's a little bit watery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that to the back of the hand, and I am going to be very generous with how much I take. And then we are going to just create a wing liner. Literally, you're just going to draw a regular wing. Now I'm going to take a small detail brush like this. This is also by Colourpop. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the inner corner of the eye. And I'm going to take the darkest shade in the palette, the one that we use, which is Taboo. So we're going to do pretty much a reverse ombre. You want the darkest colors to be in the lightest place, and then the white is going to go on the very edge. So Boom, and there you have your reverse ombre. I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye off camera. We can come back, pop some lashes on, apply our liquid lip color, and this look is done. Okay, so the lashes are on. I went with something that was a little bit more spiky so you could still see like the details of the look. I'm first going to line my lips with this Italia lip liner in the shade Taupes, and then I'm going to try this combo. This is the Dose of Colors Sand Liquid Lipstick. Okay, I'm going to have to add a little bit of a more nude lip because I feel like a chola with this color. Yeah, I think this lip liner is a little too cool tone. I'm going to take a little bit of the Carry Lip Lock in the shade Sugary Sweet. Okay, you guys, and here it is. This is the Cool Tone Reverse Ombre with Reverse Ombre eyeliner look. I hope you guys enjoyed this Makeup Monday, or this look for Makeup Monday. If you guys want to see different looks with more different techniques, please let me know in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget that if you do recreate any of my looks, send me your pictures through my DMs. I will try to answer to every single one of you and post every single one of you. You guys make me so happy and so proud when you guys recreate my looks. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Be safe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye!